who went from kind of struggling, feeling a little slumpy, to generating 16 sales this week. Yes, in pandemic times. So first time live on IG, by the way. What's up, IG? So I want to talk about how you can really get your talk, your message, your webinar, your masterclass, your lives converting online, even if you've been feeling a little bit slumpy lately. Let's get into it. I want to share kind of the two big things that cause this transformation really to happen for Sherry Lee, how you could use it in your talk when you're speaking online, and when the world reopens, you're going to use the same exact strategies offline when you speak on stages or you speak to groups, big or small. We want to make sure that you're not just getting compliments from your talk. Yes, we want you to get compliments when you speak to groups, but I also want you walking away with leads and happy paying clients. That's what we talk about here at Speak, Serve, Grow. So let's talk about the components of a conversion makeover. If you've been giving master classes, doing live streams, doing interviews, and again, you're getting compliments, but you're not getting paying clients, there's always a reason why. And that's the first thing I want you to know, that it's not a mystery why something converts or doesn't. That should be a big relief, because there's nothing more frustrating than wondering what is going wrong. And a lot of the times when clients come to me and they're in that stuck place, what they're worried about is maybe my content isn't good enough. Maybe I'm not good enough. And none of those things are true. Usually it's literally about the two things I'm going to share with you today. And I also am going to share with you how you can come be a part of a free series that I'm leading next week. It starts on Monday. It's called Give and Get More Gigs. I am super pumped about it. It is 5 days that I will give and pour into you to help you get more online gigs. So it'll help you book more interviews, podcast interviews, live streams with other partners who can give you tons of visibility, and help you even with your own master classes, your own webinars, your own online series, so that they're high converting. So a couple of things I wanted to share today. The first one is joy. If you are going online to make an offer to sell a course, a product, or a program, and you're not feeling joyous about that offer, you're going to struggle, because your audience can pick up on that uncomfortability that's going on underneath. And if you see me bouncing back and forth, it's between the Facebook and the Instagram live. I'll figure out a setup soon enough so I can look in one spot. So when people are picking up on your lack of joy, it's not going to convert. So a couple of key things when I say feel joy, I don't mean like woo-woo, throw feathers and glitter in the air, and then clients are going to pay you for your product or service. That's not what I mean. But what I do mean is that you need to love your offer. If you're going to make an offer on a live stream, if you're going to host a masterclass or give a talk online, and it works the exact same way offline when you speak on big stages. If you don't love your offer, if it's not lighting you up inside and you're going, ooh, I can't wait to share this with people, it's not going to convert. So one of the places where I see people struggle is they're putting together offers, and it might be the coach they're working with. It might be just the shoulds that are going on in their mind. And hi, everybody giving me waves. Thank you so much. And feel free to smash that like button if you're enjoying the content today, or share it with someone you care about. I see people sometimes getting stuck in the shoulds, meaning you've priced your online program in a way where you think it has to be $9.97, or you think it has to be whatever dollar amount. And so you're doing what you think you should do, but it's not the price point that lights you up inside. And hey, Sherry Lee, and we're really, I haven't really been using her name because I don't like to out people unless they want to out themselves, but we are talking about Sherry Lee when we talk about this big rush of, when I talk about the client this week who got this big rush of new clients. It was Sherry Lee. Amazing. And she really is a great implementer, and it's why she had those breakthrough results. So the first thing that we talked about, again, was joy. What is the offer that lights you up, that you cannot wait to offer this to your prospective clients? When you're that excited in your online class, or when you get to go be back live in person with people, they're going to feel your genuine excitement about the offer. It's going to give them confidence, and they're going to feel a lot more excited to say yes. So make sure you love your offer, meaning first, love all the stuff in your offer. Love the contents of your offer. The second thing, I just outed you, Sherry Lee. Yes, we outed your amazing results. 16 clients this week. So exciting. The second thing you need to love is the price point. If you don't love your price point, even if you put a fake smile on your face and you say that price point, people are going to feel that uncomfortability. So we want to love the components of your offer. We want you to love the price point you're making your offer at. We want you to love the bonuses, those extras that you put in to make that offer. I give it the like, make it nummy, make it irresistible, and so that people are just clamoring to say yes. You got to love all of that. And the last thing that you need to love, and I hope you're taking notes, by the way, because you can use this later. You need to love the way you're going to deliver it. So one of the things that Sherry Lee and I talked about was, making sure that everything that she put into her offer, and I do the same for myself and all of my other clients. Thank you, everybody waving. Are you putting it together in a way where when you have to deliver the product, program, course, workshop, whatever it is you're selling, you're going to be excited to deliver it? So if you pack in way too much one-on-one time or whatever the thing is at the wrong price point, once you sell it, or even before you sell it, you're going to be feeling that resistance, right? So look for points of leverage. Can you turn maybe something that you were doing all one-on-one with people into a one-to-many call? Or like a special day where you just do like all one day, a big intensive where you serve people really deeply, but again, in a kind of power-packed and leveraged manner, so that, again, you're excited to deliver the product or program. You love the price point. You love the components. You love the bonuses. If you would buy your own package, right, your own little bundle that you've put together, and you're like, I would buy this. This is a great deal. That's the vibe we're looking for. Then we know we're on the right path to conversion. So that's kind of point number one to this cocktail we're going to create today. That'll give you a conversion makeover. It's really loving all the bits and pieces of your offer, including the price point, components, bonuses, all of it. Number two is the strategy behind selling it. So really key component when you want to convert online. We need to be teaching, and in person, by the way, this works both ways. In your talk, in your masterclass, in your live stream, you need to be teaching the right content. It's not everything that you teach. It's not anything that you teach. It's the right pieces. And hello, all my rock stars on IG. You're so fun. What does that mean? When we look at all of the stuff that you could teach, if you look at, let's say you're selling, for me, my Rock Your Talk course. If I look at everything inside my Rock Your Talk course, I don't get to teach everything in my free talk, right? And I also don't teach the most important 3 steps. I also don't teach the first 3 steps. So how do we decide? What do we teach in a free class to make sure it sells the product or program? We teach the best golden nuggets that get the audience the most excited to say yes. So we've got to look at your content through the lens of potential clients. What gets them fired up? It's often not the first 3 steps in the sequence, right? And it's not always the most important steps either. The stuff they need to know might not be the same thing as what they want to learn about that gets them really excited. Does that make sense? I hope so. So we got to pick the right teaching points for your masterclass, for your talk. And those teaching points are the ones where the clients get the most excited to move forward. And so if you are in the area of business consulting in any way having to do with business or finance or money, pretty simply, we know one of those has to be about money making. Has to. So that teaching step on the money making, on the ROI piece, you would want to position that right before your offer. Write that in your notes. It's a golden nugget. This will probably come back around in next week's series, by the way, as well. So there's what you're going to teach, and then there's the order that you're teaching it in. So the hottest teaching point, the one that gets them ready to buy, again, if you're in business consulting or finance, it would be money making. If it were weight loss, it would be like the hottest weight loss tip, like maybe weight loss amplifiers, things that don't feel like I'm giving too much up, but have like a really big impact on my weight loss. That tip, the hottest tip, has to go right before we make our offer. Please write that down. That is a huge, huge, huge point on conversion. Okay, so we have all the points of joy. We'll review at the end. We've got what you're going to teach, the hottest points that people love in the right order is tip number 2 on that strategy. The hottest teaching point has to go right before you make that offer because they need to be like ready to say yes. Okay, perfect. And thank you for the love, you guys. So appreciated. Making sure that I got all this right. And then there's how you position what you teach. Okay, this is another really important part of the makeover. So let's say I'm talking about branding. Let's say that's one of my teaching points, branding. Okay, great. Well, I can teach you a great teaching point on branding, but if I don't tie that back to how it helps you build your business, are you going to be salivating to take the next step? No, you're not. If we're talking about how to grow a Facebook group in your free talk, in your masterclass, and we say, if you do A, B, and C, you'll grow your Facebook group. If we just end there, we haven't gone far enough to generate a sale. So write this phrase down in your notes. It's so that you can. So that you can. Hi, Wendy Bailey. So that you can is the magic phrase. So again, let's say the tip is about growing your Facebook group. We have to think so that you can. What is it business owners want to do? Why do they want to grow their Facebook group? So you can generate hot leads, highly qualified leads, get more business. Yes. So hold on one second. I saw somebody commented gigs. Way to go, Bez. How did you know? I'm going to put that crawler up. You're right. Comment gigs and you will get signed up for my free series for next week. So you can absolutely do that. Yay. And thank you, Bez. So excited. We will have you on next week. So calm down and make a point, Kristin. What was I talking about? How you position your teaching point. So if I'm talking about branding, I have to say so that you can. Why do I need to brand? So that you can stand out, so that you can build authority. So that you can is the magic phrase that'll get you to that conversion point. So no matter what you're teaching, remember to take a moment on that teaching point for the so that you can. That'll get you to that money spot that will take that tip and tie it to all the stuff your clients want that will then get them ready to say yes to the next step and work with you. Okay, so those are some tips around strategy. It's what you're going to teach. It's making sure to position it back to the client with the so that you can. And then we want to teach it in the right order so that the best tip goes right before you make your offer. Those are just some great kind of getting started tips. But really, when we do this in a deep and meaningful way, when we work together, it can absolutely transform your results. What Sherry Lee saw was that people were loving her content. The last time she did her online series, people loved her content. They always do. But her sales had kind of, they kind of drooped a little bit. She was feeling like, a little lackluster. She was a little worried. Am I even teaching the right stuff anymore? These tips that I just shared with you, working through them with her on her loving her offer, she put together a hot slamming offer. So if you want to grow your Facebook group and your page and stuff, reach out to her. But it was a great offer. So she was so excited to make it. And then that came through. She also taught the right tips in the right order so that it all built to that moment when she made her offer. Boom, 16 sales, a 5-figure payday. Yes, baby. Not everybody can do that during a pandemic. But what if you could? Of course you can. You can if you're actually willing to go out there and share your message and learn how to share it in the right way. Because you could be teaching amazing teaching points. But again, if you don't layer in the things I just shared with you, what people will say is, that was great. Thank you so much. And it just kind of ends there. And that's a terrible feeling. And it makes you feel tired because you put all this energy into delivering the content, but it didn't really translate into those paying clients. So everything we're talking about today really makes a colossal difference. I can't emphasize it enough in your ability to convert. So joy, love your offer, love the components, love the price point, love the bonus, and love what it's going to take to deliver it. If when you think about delivering it, it makes you feel exhausted, we need to rework your packaging. Okay, that's the joy component. Because when you love your offer, it comes through and we can feel it. Okay, the second part I talked about today was strategy. Know the right teaching points to teach in your talk. Not the most important ones, not the ones that go in consecutive order, but the points that get people lit up and ready to take the next step with you. That's number 2 on strategy. So know the right points to teach them in the right order. So the hottest one comes right before your offer. And remember your magical phrase, so that you can, takes any tip and ties it back to what your clients want most. The deeper why, right? That deeper why. Okay, that's what unlocked those big results for Miss Sherry Lee. And I have done this with so many clients to help all of you watching. I have running on the bottom there, gigs. So if you put gigs, if you're on my Facebook page, if you're on IG, you can go in the link in my bio. And I believe you can get to the free series that way. On my Facebook page, just comment with the word gigs and I will message you how to sign up for it. It is starting on Monday. It is 5 days of free training that'll help you get more online gigs. And the best part is we're doing it together. So there's a collaborative element and there's a fun element, but the training's going to be right. I'm going to come correct. I've got templates. I've got checklists. I'm cooking it all up. I got a little workbook that I'm finishing up today for you all. So all next week, I'm going to be going live every day at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, helping you get more online gigs. So again, if you're on IG, go to the link in my bio and you should be able to click through to get signed up for that series. And on Facebook, on the Facebook page, which is Speak, Serve, Grow, just comment with the word gigs. This free series is going to help you book things like podcast interviews, Facebook Lives, what else? Master classes, get interviewed by other people, interview other people. Because again, I'm going to get you collaborating with other rock stars in your industry because guess what? When we link arms and we rise up, we rise together. That rising tide lifts all ships. Yes, it does. So that's coming to you next week. It is the perfect timing for the series. I've got the goods, again, great content, but I also have like some prizes. We're going to play some games. We're going to have some fun because, you know, it's feeling a little heavy out there in the world. It's a little heavy. And I've got clients doing amazing things right now. One gal just did her first 10K month. Sherry Lee just did a 5-figure payday sharing her message online. Great things are happening and I want them to happen for you too. So it's a free series. Please feel free to join me. Would love to have you, and it'll be every day at noon. There'll be prizes, there'll be training, there'll be support in my Facebook group. It's all coming to help you get more visible with online gigs, to know how to book them, to know how to collaborate with other people, and to know how to make money from it. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, my rock stars, that's today's live. I can't wait to see you starting Monday. I'll be live every single day, giving away prizes, giving you hot training. I've got templates. I've got checklists. I got it all. I'll probably sing and dance a little. Someday I'll have a live DJ back there. We'll make it happen. But in the meantime, I can't wait to help you get started. So on Facebook, again, comment gigs. On IG, use the link in my bio, and I'll see you all soon. Have a great week. Bye.